Thanks, Brian Mudd. This is my cheat sheet for Tuesday, August 7th. The side effect of Obamacare. Now, we've talked about, with regard to businesses, how this can be something that's not only cumbersome, exceedingly difficult to get the arms around how much it's really going to cost a company, and even why it doesn't make sense for companies that have under 50 employees to potentially hire more to get fully on the map and on the record with having to adhere to the healthcare reform. That starts at 50 and above. But the one thing we really haven't talked about so much is the net effect on us at the retail level. As all of this costs more, it costs more to hire employees, it costs more to keep employees, it costs more just to do business. Well, the net effect of it necessarily is going to be higher prices for those that sell direct to us. And the first company that's really gotten out there and put a number to it and painted a picture is Papa John's. Papa John himself yesterday came out and said, hey, by the way, with regard to the healthcare reform, as we head into next year and they have to fully comply with it, the price of their products will go higher. He's saying an average of 20 cents per order, or between 15 to 20 cents per pizza. And he's saying he's going to have to raise prices because he can't eat the expense. He's going to have to pass it along to us, which is instructive of something bigger. Not only is it going to continue to cost more, because the Affordable Care Act is anything but. Remember, the average cost of insurance is set to rise double-digit percentages every year in perpetuity, according to all of the experts, including the government's estimates at this point. So we have to pay more for our own insurance. Businesses have to pay more for it. Businesses have to charge more for their products. Who exactly wins in this deal, right? So, yeah, that's another side effect is we're going to get hit on our own insurance plans. We're going to get hit every time we go to the store. Great policy. All right, so iPhone 4S. iPhone 4S is still the hottest single phone in the marketplace, which is really saying something given that it's near at the end of its initial cycle. We're just weeks away from what should be the iPhone 5 announcement, and Sprint is now offering the single best deal on the iPhone 4S. So if you're in the market for a smartphone before the iPhone 5 will be in the market, Sprint just yesterday cut the iPhone 4S to $150 from $200 with a 2-year contract, and they eliminated any activation fees. That makes it easily the best deal on an iPhone 4S of any retailer out there. And remember that Sprint also has an unlimited plan that nobody else has on that particular phone. Speaking of Apple, their divorce with Google is complete. Apple announced yesterday that they are no longer, remember they got rid of Google Maps, they're going to have their own map feature on the future devices. Well, on the iOS 6, which is going to come out with the next generation iPhone and with future devices, they are giving YouTube the boot. On every Apple device to date, the YouTube app has been one of the standard preloaded apps. No longer, that is going to be kicked off all devices. If you already have it on your phone, it'll stay there. If you want the app on future devices, you'll be able to download it. It's just not going to be there on the ready for you. Consumer Reports, they were out with a surprise list of cars to avoid. A couple names that you're used to being on a highly recommended list are now on the panned list. One of them is the newest version. I'm talking about the Prius. The newest version of the Prius. Consumer Reports still has good ratings on the top tier Prius. But remember that Prius C they came out with? It's just a little bit smaller, a little bit boxier. Well, Consumer Reports is saying you want to avoid that car. They're saying the gas mileage isn't as good. You're not getting good value relative to its size. They're saying you'd be better off buying a Honda Fit than going with the smaller size Prius, the Prius C. So if you want a Prius, you go for the full size. The Prius C, Consumer Reports says stay away from, as the Honda Civic is also on that list. This might be the most surprising of all. After many, many years of being on the recommended list with Consumer Reports not only is not recommending the Honda Civic, they're saying it's one of the cars to avoid for 2012 into 2013, as they say that Honda continues to cut corners on the Honda Civic, and it's no longer the quality car that the reputation once gained for that particular brand and for that particular model car. And American. This one's interesting. Innovative baggage delivery service. Have to see if it catches on elsewhere. American is now going to start offering delivery to anywhere. In other words, you don't have to wait in baggage pickup. If you want it delivered to a hotel room, an office, your home, they'll do it for a fee of $30 to $50. For more, check out my physical cheat sheet. That is the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy yours. See you tomorrow.